This lesson is on the parts of the amphibian. An amphibian lives in the water and on land. It has gills to take oxygen from the water. It can also breathe on land. Its body is covered with soft and moist skin. This is the head. Right here. And you can tell it has the eyes. It contains the nostrils for the nose. It has an ear, which we're going to learn about in a minute, and it has his mouth. So that's the head. Now the ears are pretty cool. The ears help the frog to hear, but there are no outer ears. The ear is actually a small hole below the eye. Now, so you have to imagine you can't see both sides of the frog, but I'm going to go ahead and start shading in on this one side, and then we're going to talk about it on the other side over here. These are the forelegs, and what helps me to remember what this is that the forelegs reminds me of the word front. They sound so similar like that. So the forelegs are kind of like the front legs. And they are covered with scales. They are small and they help to push food into the mouth. So that's the forelegs. Now back here in the back, there, and then on this side, these are called the hind legs. These are the legs that are on the back of in the back of the frog, on the back side of the frog. Just like this. The hind legs are very strong, and they're also really, really long. They're used for leaping, so when he jumps, and to help him swim. So these are the hind legs. And finally, at the bottom of each leg, you have the frog's feet. So the part that I'm shading in first is kind of where the bone structure of the feet are. But in between their feet is web. They have this webbing on them. The feet are webbed because it aids them in swimming. It kind of helps for them to be able to push through the water with that webbing. And both the hind legs, and then back off the forelegs, they have these webbed feet. So that's the webbed feet right there. And that is the parts of an amphibian, specifically our frog.